What's up, guys? Wes McNair here. I actually wanted to make a motivational video because I've been having to motivate myself a lot recently. And so I wanted to kind of give a different perspective on the law of attraction. This kind of just came to me earlier, actually. And basically, I had the epiphany that we're always trying to, if you study the law of attraction, you know you're trying to feel as if you've already achieved what you want to achieve. You try to be the person who you want to be in the future. You try to think their thoughts, eat their food, live their lifestyle, you know. And that's the kind of person that you want to try to act like, generally in the way that we understand the law of attraction. But what I think that does is it creates kind of a separation between you and that person in the future. And I think that the key, or at least something that came to me today, I think that something very important to realize is that it's you that is actually going to have to go through the hardships of change. It's you that actually made that decision to change and decided that it didn't matter how hard it was going to be, you wanted to change. And so you did whatever it took. You suffered, you gave up that habit, you started working more, whatever it is. There's always a sacrifice. I've heard many times motivational speakers, spiritual teachers saying that a lot of times we have to give up what we love most, what we think we love most, in order to get what we really, really want and will truly love. Which I think for most people is doing what they love for a living. Nobody likes working a job and having to work for somebody else their whole life. And so what I'm trying to do for myself personally, and some people, maybe I'm wrong, maybe some people are okay working with other people their entire lives, or working for someone else, I should say, their entire life. But personally, it's not any egotistical thing that I wouldn't be okay with working for someone else. It really comes down to what I want to be doing from day to day. I don't want to be, right now I sell RVs, Optimum RV. I don't want to spend, 5 days a week selling RVs for the rest of my life. I would much rather, and there are people who are okay with this, that I've talked to about it, I would much rather wake up, talk to you guys, make videos, because I got a lot of information that's really, really important stuff, and not a lot of people are really talking about it. You can find people talking about this kind of stuff on YouTube. You can go to Gaia.com. I think I offer somewhat of a unique perspective sometimes, so there's value in what I'm saying. Just because it's been said before doesn't mean, they need help waking other people up too. We're all in this together. And so I honestly feel like it's more of a divine thing for me. Maybe soul contract, a part of my plan when I incarnated here was to become a teacher. And that's why I'm so interested in metaphysical science. That's why I enjoy teaching so much. And it just, every sign that God has ever given me was pointing me in the direction of teaching spirituality. I actually had a preacher named Boyd Bass come to me and tell me that he and his wife both had a vision of me at the same time. They were doing a meditation or prayer, and they both had a vision of me teaching the gospel. And they told my dad, and they were all crying, and it was a really amazing thing. This was years ago, way before I was even interested in metaphysical science or anything like this. So, oops, sorry, guy. So, I'm not an egotistical person. I'm very, very humble. When we talk about, you hear a lot of people use the word sheep when we talk about spirituality and conspiracy theories. And, a lot of people like to call themselves star seeds, wanderers, this kind of thing, because they believe that they may actually have been a highly advanced soul that decided to reincarnate here during this time because there is an ascension coming and we are trying to prepare people for the ascension. So, that's a possibility for me, but I'm certainly not normal, or I guess you would say. But I don't think of myself as being better than other people. I just realize that they're on the same path that I am. I might just be a little bit, further down the path than they are. But I realize that the ultimate, what we ultimately we will all do this. At least most of us, I believe, will decide to come back and to help other people. So that's the ultimate goals. I got a little off track here. I'm talking about ascension now, and I always get off track when I talk about that. But anyways, guys, so my perspective on the law of attraction is that you shouldn't think so much about how much you have to change. You should focus on, and if you do have to change, like I'm quitting smoking weed, and it's a very hard thing to do. But what makes me happy throughout the day, whenever I think I want to smoke, what makes me happy is realizing that I'm disciplining myself and I'm becoming that. I am that person. I am me. When you think about that person in the future who you want to be, say to yourself, I am me, and visualize that person. Realize that you are them now. You are actually even better than that person now, because you're the one who's struggling. You're the one who's doing the hard work right now. So think about that. You don't have to be perfect. Think about how much you're trying, and that should be enough motivation for you. Just let that, be a good pick-me-up for you, because if you're really working hard to change, things will change in your life. It's going to happen. My life has been changing drastically recently, and I want it to stay changing. And I want it to keep changing for the better. So I'm going to do everything I can. I'm going to be posting way more videos, probably 3 or 4 videos a day, trying to put myself out there so I can eventually do what I love, which is teach for a living. I want to wake up and be able to, do research, find new information for you guys, and make videos about it. Make new connections, give you guys a different perspective on some things. And hopefully it benefits your life. Hopefully I'm adding quality to your life, and that the result of that will be, for me, I will have, I'll be able to support myself. So I don't want a lot of money. I'm not a kind of guy who wants to get rich. I'm making more money now than I ever have selling RVs, and it's not something I'm super thrilled about still. Because I don't personally like selling. I don't like pushing people. I'm too nice. That's just what it comes down to. Again, not trying to sound egotistical or anything. I'm too nice for sales. It's not a good thing right now from my perspective. I mean, kind of, but anyways. Thank you guys for listening. I hope this was, motivational in some way for you. I hope that if you want to change, you'll consider actually making that change, because here's the thing. If you wake up today, if you wake up tomorrow and you do the exact same thing you did today, then when you go to sleep and you wake up the next day, nothing will have changed. I had this epiphany yesterday morning. I woke up, actually day before yesterday morning, I woke up and it just hit me. I realized I had to quit smoking. I realized I had to make a video every single day, or do something every single day. Otherwise, I'm waking up, going to work, getting off work, smoking weed, watching streamers play video games for hours, eating some food, going to sleep, waking up the next day, going to work, the same thing over and over and over. And where did I get towards my goals? Nowhere. So this video hopefully is motivational, and hopefully I gain y'all's support. And if there's any way I can support you guys, let me know. I would love to. I'll subscribe to you guys, whatever you want me to do. Any way I could help you get your message out or achieve your goals, let me know. Honestly, if we all work together, we could all make our dreams come true. We just live in a society that creates this huge level of separation, and everybody thinks that we all have to compete, when really we could be working together, guys. So, again, if you don't do anything different today, nothing will change tomorrow. And be who you are in the future now. Don't think of yourself as having to change so much to become someone that you're not. Be proud, not in an egotistical way, but be proud of what you're going through. Be proud of the effort you're putting in, and let that be your motivation. So, and if you're doing that, you are that person. If you are making sacrifices and you are struggling and you are working, you are already that person. If you you're already that person. You don't have to wait for months and months and months for your whole life to change to be that person. As soon as you make that decision and you start working towards it, and you start taking steps, and you decide you're not going to stop, you just become that person. So you are you right now. The person you want to be is just a decision away. All you have to do is decide and start taking those little steps every single day, and it will work out for you. And I hope that I'm proof. I hope that I can look back at this video and say, yes, I did it. I did what I said I was going to do. I promise I'm not going to quit on this, you guys. And so I hope this is motivational for y'all. I hope you guys decide to try to live your dreams, whatever they may be. And, we need people to sell RVs. We need people to work at restaurants and all those things. And maybe some people are at a point in on their life path, or their spiritual path, to where they're not necessarily in that archetype, that archetype where you become an entrepreneur, basically, where you end up doing your own thing and really living your dream. I think everybody eventually will have the opportunity to live their dream. And it may not be in this lifetime, it may be in the next, but we need everybody. Everybody is equally as important in this process of evolution and ascension. Much love, guys. Thank you. Again, I hope this is motivational. Please tell me what you think. Share it with your friends. Give me a like, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I'm trying to make my dreams come true, and I want to help motivate other people and teach you guys about metaphysical science. So much love, guys. Have a great night. Namaste.